Hello everyone, this is Cheryl. I hope you're all having a wonderful new year so far. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my design team project for January. And for this project I decided I wanted to do something a little different and go with a soft cover. And I used a file folder to construct the cover, and I used a heavyweight linen fabric that I've sewn directly onto the folder. And to do the spine, I only really had to add 2 more score lines to make the spine, which was nice. That's why I like to use file folders. Eliminates a little measuring and scoring and folding. On the cover, I've used a variety of vintage textiles and layered them up. Here I've done a collage. This lady is from the premium membership site, and I didn't use the original collage because I didn't want that many layers, and I also needed to resize it for the cover. And then I added an antique button with the original thread intact and a part of a doily with a safety pin, a rusty safety pin in it. And for the closure, I used one of those drop down ring fasteners, but I really didn't want the metal showing, so I used part of a doily that would wrap around it and disguise it a little better. I used coffee stained seam binding ribbon for the closure, and this square doily wrapped around so it covered the spine nicely, and then I left the back open as a pocket. And I made a little book folder, some notebook paper in it. And these tags I got from the membership site, and I printed them out on one of their blank ephemera pages and inked the edges, of course. Little journaling cards. This journal has 4 signatures. And the signatures are actually linen napkin pockets. This journal started as 4 TN style journals. And they all kind of varied in size, so I knew I couldn't really sew them in as signatures. So I decided, oh, it'd be great if I just tucked them in little pockets. But I really didn't want to bother sewing, hemming edges and all that. So I went through all my antique textiles, and it occurred to me that the napkins would be great pockets for this journal. So I'll set that aside. And here are the TN style journals that I created. And the covers were from the membership site, and I just loved all the antique books covers that they had. And so, it's just the front of the book, so I had to use the front as the back too, and I just overlapped the images before I was printing them out, so then there's no gap. It just looks like a complete book cover. And on the reverse side of each one, I selected a script page that they had on the membership site. And each of the journals has coffee stained copy paper in it, and then that I've sewn around the edges. I've used the artist coins in each one of them, and this one says Dare to Fly. Added some of the aged tracing paper. This is antique ledger paper that I have. And the offcuts from the script pages I just turned into belly bands. And some coffee stained blank music. In the center of each I've made a pocket, and on this particular one I've used a script page, and then one of their end papers from a book. It was a floral. It was pretty, so I just think it's kind of nice to print on the reverse side, so when you're looking in the pocket it's not stark white. Still looks old. Here I used one of the 1700s music pages that they have, and then I printed out a owl graphic on top. And that's some more of the script paper. So that's it for the owl one. Here is the Squirrel Journal. Again, that black wax thread really kind of just blends in, so you don't even really see it. Another one of the script pages. Dance Like Nobody's Watching. And some washi tape here and there. Sometimes I've used it to camouflage stitching on my sewing machine that I had no control over. Here I used, as for the pocket, I used a music paper. And on the inside I used one of their vintage ledger pages. One of their botanicals on vellum. And here there was a big gap on this particular script page, so I just filled it in with some designer cardstock that you can slide papers in there and it'll be secure. And here is the hat one. I just love that hat. That's from the masculine bundle that they have. And I think it turned out so cute. This was one of their engraving index pages. Happiness is a Choice. More antique ledger. Here I made an ephemera piece with one of their script pages and then one of their wax seal graphics. And I inked the creases. I do it on both sides so then it consistently looks aged. Here I used one of their book pages. I just love the vibrant color of this one. And inside I used graph paper. And for the vellum page in this one, I chose one of their antique lace images. And here, this ephemera piece was from the masculine bundle too. And on the reverse side, I just used one of their aged blank pages. And again, one of the engraving index. And for the last one, this is a bird, and this is one of their bird prints that they have on there. I just sized it down to fit the project. And inside this little journal, I've got another one of their script pages. The earth has music for all who listen. I used one of their bird prints on the vellum. And they had a couple astrological charts on there, and I just thought it would be neat kind of as a pocket, so it hides the stitching. These are real simple inside. I didn't have a lot of time this month, but I still enjoyed this little project because these journals were pretty quick to make up, except for the sewing on the sewing machine. But this was from their Celestial bundle, and I just used one of their aged blank pages for the reverse side. And the script. But that's it for the project, but I look forward to seeing you next month on my channel for the last design team project. Hope you all have a lovely day and talk to you soon. Bye.